And we're back with another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator. I'm your host, CRPG Guy. Let's get to it. So, up front with you guys, it's been a couple of weeks since I've actually played, even though this is probably going to be uploaded in sequence. So I gotta remember how to play. No, it'll probably be like riding a bike. Okay, this is going to sound weird, but I think my computer's going crazy. I know you got rid of all the viruses you found, but I'm still seeing glitches on the screen, and now they're happening more and more often. It's almost like the shape of a, and this is going to sound dumb, a skull. I thought at first that I might have seen some kind of signal interference from a TV, radio, or something, but, well, take a look for yourself. I guess something weird happened because of that virus before, and it never got fully cleaned up. I think a fresh start is best. Could you completely replace our hard drive with a new one and reinstall the operating system? Rob. $50, Martoni or better. That's pretty straightforward. We can go to storage. So he needs, 500 or better. This is better transfer speed. And it's also 500 gigs. What do we get here? Can you build a PC for me? I'm pretty sure I'm a pretty hardcore gamer, LOL, so I need to benchmark 24, 25, get it done in 4 days. Dude wants a water cooler, even though the rig's kind of low end. I want one. My brother has Intel. There's another key issue. Intel. And he wants all new parts, which is fine. Water cooling, 3D score mark, 24, 25. Okay, so let's see. Our starting budget's $1,200. Let's go into the shop and let's figure this out. Shall we? I don't think I have any cases I bought on Akinet. As I drop my calculator. I have a bunch of cases that are used. There we go. Sorry, there we go. Alright, so let's do some of the math, shall we? 1,200. Case. Do the Deepcool. Power supply. We'll do the 550. I don't see a reason to go. Screw it. We'll do the 650, which is minus 60. Storage, solid state. Boom. Minus another 60. And that puts us at 1,030. So first things first, let's grab our liquid cooling unit before I forget, which is another 60. And that gives us 970. Let's look at Intel processors. And I'm probably going to go Cabby Lake on this. Reason being is if this unit comes back, we can dual card it later. But I want to go at least quad core, so that'll give us 3,500 at 4 gig, 3,800 at 4 gig, 4,100 at 4 cores. I'm sorry, I said gigs. This is optimal. This is $10 difference. Screw it. Bam. That puts us at 780. Let's see. Cabby Lake. We'll go with this guy, the Pro Gaming Pro Carbon at minus 175. So that gives us about 605 to burn on memory and power and graphics card. So not much. He doesn't have any kind of requirements, so I would say we're going to go maybe 3,200. If we go higher than that, the cards are going to get absurdly expensive. But we need to go with 8 gigs, so let's just say we'd go right here for 110. graphics card wise, we're at 495, so we'll just take the best card we can get at 495, which I think there is one at 495, and that's the 6 gig golden. But the wattage on it's pretty beastly, so I'm wondering if we can go one tier less to like right here, which would leave us with 95 bucks left. So let's grab this. Bonk. So that's minus 405. That leaves us with 90 left. If we add the 60 back in, and what I'm saying is we're gonna go with a better hard drive. So that gives us 150. So if we go back into storage. See, we can go with this guy right here. Or this Patriot. Can we go higher? We can go to here, which is faster than here. So let's grab this guy. That leaves us with 20 bucks. So let's take out this drive here. So there we go. Here's this dude's rig, and it should be relatively fine. I don't think I'm missing anything, so yeah. Alright. Need fix. Can't believe my PC broke. Can you figure out what's wrong with it? I kicked the PC on accident, by accident, of course. It's the motherboard, I'm sure of it. I'd like it done in 8 days. I hear you guys use parts. Please don't do that. Is that okay? Is it okay that it's dusty? Well, no, but you're going to send it that way anyway. Z370 white. So that's 240. So that means there's something else wrong with this rig. That's 10 bucks. It's got to be one of these fans. It's got to be this Martoni Heataway. It's the only thing in here that's worth 10 bucks. So let's get a Heataway 120. Make sure that's in there. Yep. Yeah, it's the only thing that's 10 bucks, so let's grab that too. Alright, so we've got everything that we need. There's no point in working on the individual rig right now, so we'll just save all of this for upon the morrow. So let's go ahead and buy now. Hopefully we're good. I would assume that we are. That's not always the case. Alright, let's power this down. And we'll shut off our lights. The mystery machines that we're still kind of waiting on. But here's a cool thing coming up, though, is that we're going to get 2 rigs to repair today. Which is good because we're getting rid of a rig today. So we're probably going to want to speed fix these rigs. We'll take the parts. Power it. So we've got 2 broken rigs here, and we've got these 2 guys. This needs to go in the middle, because it was technically the middle second option. Let's do PC. No, you know what? We can do that while we're sitting and benchmarking and whatnot. Put that guy over there. Put this guy over here. So this guy just needs a hard drive replacement. Simple enough. And it does register as broken. Boot her up. We'll get our software running on that. Let's open Sesame. Got a lot of freaking used power supplies. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. It's just kind of funny. Alright, virus scan. Always check for prawn. Always. Always check for prawn. And we'll 3D mark it. Gotta stay consistent with that. The cooling. Oh, what? Really? Kind of miss being able to put those on the back. Cool. Memory. You. Graphics card. You. Oh, I think I did that backwards. Scan for the prawn. Gotta double check with this guy. Prawn free and proud. I don't see anything. His computer looks good now. Run the mock. No, we can get it in there. Yay. Alright, let's close this up. So if anything needs to be done, it's going to be done through the software. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Probably best for us to just take all this out, since we have to, before we blow the dust out. Well, this is going to be quick, so let me just do it really quickly here. Whoop. Got the best power supply, one of the better hard drive, not hard drives. It's got good stuff in it. That's what you need to know. It's got a good hard drive that lets it boot up nice and quickly. So we'll yoink this out. Do a little boost. We can do a little boost. Alright, looks like it's all cleaned out. His pots. That's right, he had a broken motherboard. So we'll put that in. Now we can put the rest of his stuff in there. Now, it says there's nothing wrong with this fan, so we have an extra one of these fans. We're going to end up throwing it in here one way or the other, because I don't want it. Because we paid for it, so he's going to get it. But we do want to check his other fan. His other fan's spinning fine. So... let's go ahead and just put that fan in anyway. And they could be another part, so that's the other thing. It could be some part we don't see. Or we're not seeing, but I'm just going to do that for now. It says that it's done, so... I think they gave us $10 more than we needed. Which is pretty rare. So, but let's do the rest. Okay, this guy is done. And this guy is done. Now we can look at these rigs here and see what we can do to get them back up and running while that's running its course. What do we have here? Oh. Then one of these is empty. It's an empty case. Oh, I didn't grab it. That's what I... Oops. Alright, we'll let that go. Now let's see here. What's wrong with you? Something's not working. And it is not obvious as to what that is. Oh, now it says it's ready to boot. So there was nothing wrong with this, but it said it was broken. All the numbers and pricings look right. That's weird. That's really weird. Alright, well, let's get back over here and make sure we get this done. Maybe we should run virus scan on it. Don't know why, but... Now, there's 2 hard drives in here. We could take one out. And I'm thinking that's what we should do. So let's take this guy out, back in here. It's a 650 watt. So before we do anything else, let's put in a new power supply. 650 watts, pretty weak sauce. So, or not weak, it's pretty good. We actually have weaker, and I think we should put in the weaker ones, in for the time being, just to get rid of the lesser power supplies. Now, what is this? A 574 gig. Of a 578 gig. So the only way I'm going to get rid of this 4 gig is to just leave it in here, which we could do. What is the processor here? Ooh, it's actually not a... it's not a great processor. You know, we'll just leave it like that, I think. Let's boot it up. We'll stress test it and get it out of here. That way we can get rid of that crappy power supply. It's a middle-of-the-road PC, so maybe, you know what? I can put... 8 gig 3000. We can put in worse RAM. Put in cheaper RAM. We have cheaper RAM too. That's why I want to do it. We have 4 gig at 2666. Plop that in there. Boom. We just need to stress test it because we can't. The power supply is so crappy. We really can't boost anything. Alright, this rig is done. Alright, this dude's rig is done. Now what do we have in here? We actually have a Ryzen 5 1600, so that's a pretty good processor. So we might want to try to go a little better on this guy. 550, 1060 gaming. It's a 3 gig. I'll just sell the 3 gig because 3 gigs are useless. If it's a 6 gigs or not, but 3 gigs, pretty useless. And we can't combine these, I don't think. But let me check. I'm pretty, like, 90% sure we can't. Because they're not identical in performance speed. Yeah, I didn't think so. Get out of there. So, it's an 8 gig 3000. 8 gig 3000. But since we're not getting the uber performance, maybe we should put in like something like this 4 gig. Or wait, no, that's not a 4 gig. Do we have any 4 gigs? I don't think so. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 16, 8. 4 gig at 4000. We can put that in there. Okay, so let's not try to go too uber on this one either, I think. We also don't... Oh, and the RAM's broken anyway, so it worked out. I didn't check to see what was wrong with it. So that's what I get for not doing that. We'll put this 4 gig stick in. It's not a very good computer. You know what? We'll sell this. Because 3 gig doesn't really fly. Now we could get rid of this guy because it doesn't have SLI. So we may as well just get rid of this 6 gig gigger and put it in there. And let's boot it up and see if anything else is broken. Doesn't look like it. So again, we're not building any like monster PCs, mainly because we don't have dual cards right now, but it is what it is. 3D Mark. We're not going to boost this guy up because I don't think we can. The wattage said 120 actually, so I think we could do a little bit. 3470. And that's with a crappy power supply. So at least we get rid of that crappy power supply. Power off. What's it worth? 635. So we'll hopefully get about 1,000 out of these 2 rigs is what I'm hoping for. It's really what I'm hoping for. Anything more or less is kind of not really that important. Okay, we need to buy these guys. Ooh, 850, yeah. Broken PC with an i7 8700K, nice. Yeah, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for $1. Buy all that too. This guy's auction is done, so we'll get 1,600 from this. Boop. All right, let's. I'm no longer keeping money checks on anything anymore, because it seems like it's overkill at this point to really do that. We'll just give a baby boost. Run it. All right, well, let's go ahead and make a save, because saving's your friend, as I always say. And let's go and check out the shit show that's here. All right, so he can collect this. We built him a PC to his specs as desired. Get it out of my shop. And this guy should be happy with his repairs. Indeed. Fix this. My PC broke itself. It's still a mystery. A bit of a mystery. Can you figure out what's wrong? When I turn on the fans, don't turn, and then I get an overheating error. I heard you guys use these parts in PCs. Please don't do that. The vents look a bit clogged. Is that okay? Okay, we don't know what's wrong with this rig, because it could be anything. So we're just going to have to accept this. Okay, we got 2 new builds and a fixed PC. Yay. Whoa. $4,000. The sky's the limit. So I need a new PC. Do you think you could get it to run Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft minimum spec? I think you could have it done in 4 days. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I like new ones. Seagate components are meant to be the bomb. Sir, Seagate components, you're going to get Seagate. So we accept, but he's going to get a cheap Seagate tiny hard drive. But let's see what Seagate has. I think it's just hard drives, yeah. So in order for him to enjoy his Seagating experience, we're going to go ahead and drop in this 50 gig mechanical drive. But we're also going to put in a solid state as well, because this guy's an idiot for not wanting that. All right, so... Oops. So 50 for that hard drive, 50 for the case. Just going to go with the same case. Power supply, let's go big. I think 1,000 watts is a little much. And it's 180 millimeters, so it's on the big side too physically. What's the case? I mean, we could do it. What's the size? Yeah, maximum PSU is 170, so we don't have a case. The case that we would normally use is not big enough for the 1,000 watt supply. But you know what I'm thinking is, let's buy it. That's minus 205. And we'll just add in the difference for this guy. So, case. There is a case that will fit it. It's the Antec DF500. It's a case I'm not as big of a fan of, but it's only $10 more. Oops. So let's just add in the $10 difference. Okay, so we got power. So let's do storage. You know what? To keep, we're at 3,600 already, so we're already spending a pretty good amount. But let's go ahead with this guy right here. Minus 130. So we've got that all squared away. So here's the next step: is we need to go and figure out what he needs to play Hearthstone. Will it run? Hearthstone. He wants rec specs, right? No, minimum specs. Well, screw it. We'll give him rec specs anyway. Minimum. All right, so this is done. Is there 2 hard drives in here? No. It's worth 710. That's actually pretty good. Boom. Boom. And let's set it away. All right. Okay, so don't care about that. We care about that. So he needs RAM, video storage, and array. All right. So what is the best hardware that we have? Because we can put in some of the best hardware in this rig. I think it's still going to be Ryzen. Oh no, we got an i9 9900K. This, as nice as this is, let's not do this yet. Because it's a K, it's going to use up a ton of wattage. And it gives us some time to experiment with a big rig at a regular, standard non-overclock. Well, let me see what we. You know what? Let me see what we have here. Let me actually take a look at this. So that's almost $1,000 right there, and it's 95 watts, 8 core. It's a Coffee Lake, but we're gonna not be able to play around too much with high-end performance stuff like graphics cards and whatnot. But then again, we technically don't need to. We want to use as much of this budget as possible for us to fiddle around with stats and testing and whatnot. So 41 versus 5. You know what? Let's just throw it in there for now. It's a Coffee Lake, so boom, minus 730. So what we can do here with cooling is, he doesn't want liquid cooling, does he? I don't think I saw that in there. Okay, looks good. Yeah, looks good. So we don't need to put liquid cooling in there, but let's just do that anyway, because I know the i9s run hot in real life, and I don't know if they ever fix that. You guys need to let me know. I don't think they ever fix that. So let's do that for $60. It's better than nothing. And he needs a Coffee Lake. So we'll go with the cheapest Coffee Lake with the best RAM speed. So, that's interesting. We're getting some boards that have some pretty bad RAM speeds. We want good RAM speed, though. 4,000 minimum. So it's this guy right here. Bam. Minus 165. So that gives us $2,600 left. I want to kind of go to graphics cards first, because we could put 2 of these beasts in here. But which one's actually got the higher performance is actually, I think, this guy. But you're talking 270 and 270, so let's just round up to 300. That's 600 watts. 700 watts with the processor. So let's just say we do 2 of these, because I think we can boost the. See, even if we boost these up to maximum, I don't think we have enough wattage. But we're gonna try it anyway, because I do believe that these amp extremes go higher than the 1080s in straight up performance. I just want to do this. Just trust me with this. I think I'm right on this. 2, so that's minus 720 and 720, so that's 1440. So, but I'll just put it in twice. 720 minus 720. That leaves us with $1,160 left for memory. Well, good news for us. We're going to go with 4,000. And we're still going to have money left. So we might go with a better hard drive. We need to go with 4 of... I want to go with... let's see how many of these we can get in here. So... Okay, so we can actually buy 4 of these. And that leaves us with $80 left. So if I add in the 130, it gives us 210 for storage. Let's see here. Oh my god, 210 right there. Bam. That means we got to add in the got to put this back. All right, so that's a perfect amount of... That's the exact absolute amount of money he gave us, which should meet his requirement, and if it doesn't, he can go suck a fat one, because that's going to be a beastly rig. That's probably the biggest rig we've made to date. New PC build. Oh my goodness, 4250. Wow. Uh-oh. CPU and overclock of 4425. But we could just build the same rig. Performance, 3D Mark score. What's his preference, though? Got a request for a new PC for performance. Does 6540 sound like a fair benchmark target? I saw the CPU can run as fast as 4425. I'd like it done in 11 days. My brother has Deepcool in his PC. He says they're the best. Don't try to pass them any esports. I want new stuff. All right, well, let's look up Deepcool. I think it's just cases and fans. So... the case that we like to use, and a case that we don't like to use. We haven't used yet, but it has the PSU length for the 1000 water. So let's go with this guy, and pretty much we could build the same rig. We could literally build the same rig. The only thing we're swapping out is the tower. So let's do that. So let's say, and we could add some fans too if we wanted to. 4250. Oh, hell yeah, we accept. Did we accept this one? Yes. Okay, so let's add this to cart. Maybe I should... No, we'll leave it black. Bam. Why not just... Yeah, why not just build the same rig again? We know it's enough. So we know that it's... If we do it like this, minus 4,000... plus the... What's the case going for? 60 minus 85. So we have $225 left to spend. So, yeah, we could do better, but why? Let's grab one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 2 more of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. We don't different tower. 1 of those. But with $225 left to spend, perhaps if I add in 210, it gives us 435 to spend in storage. Right here. Boom. So, minus 400, which leaves us with 35. Let's go to Deepcool again. We can add in one of these. Boom. That gives us $15 left. I'm not going to worry about $15. Whoo-wee! Fix needed. Hey, I need something repaired. It's not immediately obvious what's wrong. You'll have to do some digging. When I turn it on, the fans don't turn on, and I get an overheating error. When I pick it up, a load of stuff came out. It's not like it's supposed to be like that inside, is it? Do you like cable modeling? I saw some great plastic black ones the other day. Don't try to pass off any used parts. Plastic is fine. He didn't really tell us what's wrong, so we're just going to bring... We have another one we got to figure out, so we may as well figure out these two. And you won't believe the prices. So, wow. $8,000 worth of parts. Yeah, hate to say this, guys, but we're going to same day ship this beast so we could build these two rigs and get our monies back, pretty much, because these are some beastly rigs. So let's go ahead and buy now. And if there's any screw-ups, we don't have to worry about issues regarding the next day. Just saying, it makes it a lot easier. So who wanted the Deepcool? That's really the question here. Deepcool was Rich L. Rich Evans? Rich L wanted Deepcool. So really what we can do is work on his first. I don't need to overclock. Why would they remind me of that? We're not going to need to yeah, that's weird that they all of a sudden wanted to remind me that. All right. Let's make some room here for the pots. And I want to remove that Martoni, because screw that Martoni. Not going to need that. All right. Let's do this, guys. Time to build the rig of your dreams. The rig of your dreams. Boom. We're gonna need to make some room in here. The magical rig of your dreams. Jeez, I can't believe I'm putting these in. Liquid cooling hoe. No, I want to put it up here. No, yeah, I want to put it up here. Cool. Memory, lots of memory. Let's open up all the slots. Get it all in there. Graphics cards. And then... Ooh, I didn't put in the storage, did I? Well, this person has the better one. Alright. What am I missing here? $60 remaining. There shouldn't be that much money remaining. I am confused at why I have $60 remaining. Did I buy something extra that I don't need? That's for the other rig. Oh, you know what? That's right, $50 for the other thing. Well, we bought the best hard drive possible, so we'll just leave it. We'll leave it alone. We'll just leave it as is. There's not much better you can do anyway. Oh, I didn't put the drive bay back in. Put that back in. Not that it's relevant to put back in, but let's put it back in. Alright, let's run this beast. This thing's gonna be godly. Now, we just don't know about this, so... Look at that thing boot. Alright, run that. And then run that. Now we're going to use this as our testing mold. We're going to juice this thing up pretty high because it's only 30%, and technically we have 30% of a power supply still usable. So I would say we should be able to boost it up, not the whole way across, but I would say at least get the voltage to like here. Let's try that. And let's see how it goes. I'm sure you guys would like to watch how smooth and powerful this is going to be. Look at it go. The test is actually doing really nice. Why is the frames per second only 38.4 though? Nah. Sweet. Does it dead black? It dead black. Damn it. So we can't see it. Well, we'll let it run. It's going to be good, though. I mean, come on. Who you kidding? The only thing it could do is crash. And if it does, we'll deal with that when we do. When we need to. Put that in. I need to put in a hard mechanical drive. Mr. I love Seagate. I gotta open all of this. Let's get the memory in. And then let's get the cooling in. Really, they're not going to let me put it on top. Lame. Storage. NVIDIA cards. And right on the nose, 4,000 bucks. Put that on there. Looking good. On Jesus, 14,589. Woo! And it meets all the requirements, so yeah, this is pretty good. So we'll get our money back for this guy right away. That was fun. I like building machines like that. But I'm sure a lot of people would tell you that that doesn't happen very. Ooh, that's not gonna work. Okay, so it's not hooked up to the right hard drive. No. Oh, hell no. Let's hook. Okay, so it's hooked up to the mechanical, probably because we put it in first. There we go. Now do it. All right, you sir are done. Put in 3D Mark. And the GPU tuner. Now we could try to boost this one up a wee bit more. Because obviously it could handle it. Let's try that. So yeah, we're going to get our Moonies back. And we built two of the strongest rigs that we have been able to build in quite a while. So I'm actually quite happy about that. So we'll let that run. I know it's kind of boring, guys. Just hang tight. Do 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 do. There's one of these to be done at the same time. That way we can save and then send it back. The reason I wanted to fast order these two is because we were spending $8,000 in parts, and I'd like to get that $8,000 back. So I'd like to recoup our losses, as they say. Yeah, can't get a good screen to come up on, even to save my life. Alright, so 14755. For some reason, the hard drive might have something to do with the performance, but we're not going to mess with it further. We know that we got it really high this time around, so I have a feeling that's all that's important, is getting the performance really high. So, yep, all done. Let's make a save, because we spent so much cash. We can't... I don't want to risk the screw up here. Yay! We got $620 for that. Nice. Nice. So now we have these two rigs coming in, which we don't know what they need. So hopefully upon the morrow we have better luck. Shut this off. Make it a new day. Looks like we got a few things coming in. And no, another broken PC. Sweet. With a 570 aiming X. Nice. I think we actually have one of those. So anyway, let's go back to work. This is a good place for us to stop, guys. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy. Ooh. And when we come back, we will have some more PC building simulator for you. It's been a while since I sat down and played, so it's nice to have some easy builds this time around, because we haven't had that for a while. And whatnot, and we still haven't gotten the requirements here to build this dude, so hopefully we get it soon. But yeah, it's gonna take some time. I need to figure out what's going on with this guy too, because why can't we upgrade his graphics card? Oh, because he already has the best card possible. That's right. So anyway, we'll have to figure some more of that out, and we got two diagnostic rigs that we got to figure out, plus it looks like we've got either a case, an empty case, and a repair. Yep, an empty case and a repair. And we'll have to see what needs to be repaired in here, but I'm not sure actually. Oh, it looks like the motherboard's out. Ooh, but I think we have a good replacement for that. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Again, I'm your host, RPG Guy. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch page at twitch.tv/JackTartStudios. For live gaming action, as well as come check me out, our Chairman of the Board show, and come check out our Hobo Headcrab Plays live on that same channel as well, to watch us play through games blind and live. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.